Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. So in this video, we are diving into another n8n Lovable tutorial. I have a super slick AI app built for you guys, or a sort of a lovable web app with n8n as the back driver here. It's a very nice app for almost any business and something that can be sold for businesses, but also used internally. I'm going to show you guys the app right away here. But before we go into this video and tutorial, this app is a business analytics application. So what I've done is I built this for myself, my own business and my own brand. I aggregate all the sort of statistics, analytics from all the different providers that I have. Using n8n, I am fetching this information and I'm providing a super nice business dashboard overview for me, and it's super nice for any founder and any business owner to have a day-by-day progressive analytics overview of the statistics, what's going on, how much has been earned and beyond. And so you will see all the different metrics in this video. A super nice app. Any business owner would need this. This can be pitched, this can be sold, and this can be used internally. So let's get into the video and the tutorial. And before that, leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. Right, guys, so here we are into the Lovable dashboard, and we can see the app that I have made. Just to confirm to you guys that this is an app that is sort of live right now. Here we have the link that doesn't go to any specific domain outside of Lovable, but it's definitely something that can be shared and is live right now. So, and in general, what we see here is the business dashboard that I built for my company and for my own brand. So it basically aggregates stuff like revenue, income, Instagram statistics, social media, meetings that I've booked, my Skool community, and new members during the week and beyond, right? So it's a very nice place to see everything in one step. What's the sort of updates, right? So we have this beautiful graph as well. And what it shows, it's the revenue that is fixed, and also the predicted revenue, which is, revenue that hasn't been sort of, sold, or it'll come into the bank account yet, but it's verbal agreements and possible clients. So we have a predicted revenue and we have an actual revenue. And I think this is a very nice overview from our business, because we have a lot of discussions. So that's, the predicted revenue that we can see, but we also have closed deals, right? And so this is not day-by-day income. This is income so far. And yeah, transparently here, in July 11th, we have 3K in revenue. Actually, I have not updated it, so it's more close to 4K. And if everything goes well and we continue the sort of work, then we can probably estimate around 10K earned this month, which is nice, right? So what we have here is the statistics. We have the update now button. It calls the n8n dashboard. Actually, let's try it. And let's also share the, actually we don't need to share the n8n workflow for now. If I click this, it should call the n8n workflow. We have the webhook, and you would see some updated statistics here if we have updated the metrics. So let's see if it updates. Yes, now you guys can see, boom, updates 3.7, 15K predicted revenue. So predicted revenue went down, but revenue went up. Why? Because the actual predicted revenue went away to become the actual revenue. So that's very nice. We can see that. We also have the whole social media aggregated, and on YouTube, I have 324 followers right now, so I can see that live. Sorry to interrupt the video you're watching, but just wanted to let you know that we have the AI Automation Club Skool Community. And before you're sort of thinking here, yet another guy with his Skool Community, this is a community for people like you, right? So just give me 1 minute to explain what we have in here and how it's valuable for you. We first of all are building a community and hub where people can share their knowledge, but in reality, we are also producing a lot of the content and knowledge and value for you, right? So in the Skool Community, we have, we're sharing you all the success that we've done to earn thousands of dollars. We've been in the space, we've earned the clients, we know how it works, we know which platforms to use. I've earned well over 30K as a freelancer on Upwork, but I've also earned thousands of dollars on AI automation, and I have my AI agency in Dubai. Here you can see a lot of the revenue we've had, and just want to make you understand that if you're new to n8n or you're new to AI automation, you want to make an AI agency, we have a lot of tips and tricks specifically on how to scale and how to get your first clients in the Skool community. I'm sharing you basically how to build your n8n AI automation empire, and it's very much possible. I've been working in an agency for almost 3 years. I have agency experience outside of automation, and I know how they work and I know how they can scale. Beyond that, what you will find in the Skool community, it's a lot of information on how to learn n8n. But if you already very much know how to use n8n, we have much more for you. We have stuff like business ideas for you, existing n8n workflows that you can take. We have more than 200 workflows, almost 200 actually, n8n workflows in there. And most of these have proven workflows we have vetted, but also what we have built and sold for thousands of dollars. So we share how you can brand yourself as an AI automation expert, and how to build and scale an AI agency. This is beyond just the technical knowledge. This is the real marketing knowledge that I have from being, working in the space as a marketer and also a brand expert. We teach you how to get your first clients and customers, and specifically also how you can build apps with n8n. It's crucial that you separate yourself in the market. And actually n8n shouldn't only be for building workflows, but it should be to build the drivers of apps. And that's how you have a potential. That's how you can separate yourself from all the other n8n automation experts. So if you're interested in that, you can join the Skool community. First of all, we have apps right there you can just take. You can build your own front end with that, all of the workflows. But we also have a specific module specifically for n8n and Lovable, as you can see here. And it will teach you exactly how to give you dozens of business ideas, and then how you can take those apps to market, sell them to businesses, and just scale with passive income. So I hope this didn't take too much of your time, and let's get back to the other video. So guys, this is a nice app. I get it. This is cool. Now let's get into the n8n workflow and show you guys how that was done. But we also want to show you the prompting. So actually, I'm going to guys show you the prompts first, because actually that's where we started. And you see, there shouldn't be that many. There is not a lot of discussions here. It didn't take long to make this app. Here is the prompt I started with. We're building a sort of a Notion-inspired app, but more gradient and analytics facing, because that's the design I had in mind. Architecturally, there are edge functions or webhooks that receive data such as simple numbers, because all of this information here, which we want to have displayed, we're telling the Lovable that this is something which will be fetched via external requests through a webhook. So he's already configuring the architecture. We're giving it an example of the naming and the information that it will receive before we even integrate n8n. And then we say you will build a nice overview site, but also graphs and infographics that over time, once you get info, build out those visuals. And that's exactly what we have here. So this is nice. He loved the concept. Of course, he will say that to anything. But then we just completed more of the design and added some statistics. Now, what happened in stage 2? Stage 2, we integrated Supabase. Supabase is the database that we use with Lovable. That's sort of a very nice one that actually has the edge functions and the actual information, because all of this gets stored. How can this graph be shown? Because every time we fetch data, it gets stored in the database. So you need to understand the logic behind building such an app, but then you also just need to implement it very, very easily. And so now, we just had some discussions, and then he gave us the expected format for n8n. So when we made a webhook, we added the webhook, we told n8n Lovable that this is the webhook to use, and now he's telling us the way that we should be giving the information right to it, how it expects, because it needs to understand and know what to receive, so it can build the architecture around that, right? And so basically we added that, we added the webhook link, we updated some more information, we checked it, we troubleshooted it. And we also sending the information not via Webhook. Webhook is what kickstarts this button, but the actual end of the workflow is an HTTP node. And I will show you guys all of this. So actually it was pretty simple. Supabase was made, and we had a few prompts to configure the live apps and sort of update everything, because we had this sort of a button that was not how it's now, and now it connects to the Webhook. So we will go straight into n8n right now. Nice, guys. So here is the n8n flow. And as you guys see, as I said, we have the webhook, which is being, executed on the once we click the button. And yeah, there's not too much to say here, except that we gave the webhook to Lovable, so that, and it understands that once that button clicks, it initiates the webhook, and it will then get the information. And here is the webhook receiver. We're not using it. We're using the HTTP node, and the HTTP node is set to Supabase's own webhook. So Supabase and Lovable provides you with a URL to receive the information. And as you guys can see, here is the format which we were expected to receive the information. He sent us this. I will expect to receive information like this. The stats is just what we get from the other nodes beyond in the workflow. And this is it, guys. This is the app. This is so simple. It literally took me just like a few minutes to make it. It has a slick UI, and all of what you see here is the different data sources, right? So we even have here a node that's the date and time node. We have another node here. It just connects to Notion, because we use Notion to update our revenue metrics. So all the revenue information we actually update manually, but that's fine because we don't have thousands of clients. And so from the Notion dashboard, we connected the Notion API. You can go to Notion API, set up a client app, and then you can mention which database section you want to have the page. So once you have Notion connected here, you will be able to press database page, get money. You will be able to have the limit of how much you want, and then you search only for the name. But anyway, this doesn't matter, because once you have these defined, you will get all the information of the database that you have the information on, and then we just take each one information, like the revenue, the predicted revenue, and others, one by one through code node. So we just single-handedly choose what we want. And also there's some calculation, because actually it doesn't come calculated. Like you have a database of one client, and then we say for this month, how much is the total in revenue, right? That's what these code nodes do with Notion. But then the rest of the nodes are simple HTTP requests, except for the Google Calendar. I connected my Google Calendar, and now I can see how many meetings that I have a week. So, booked meetings is a nice metrics to see that, stuff are going well. We're talking to clients, and you can add other employees as well to see what they do, right? And lastly, again, as I mentioned, HTTP requests. So we use PostHog. PostHog is where I have my website analytics, like who is visiting my website. I have YouTube API, which I use a RapidAPI YouTube tool to get the YouTube statistics and metrics like followers. I have the Twitter ID, another RapidAPI tool to get the Twitter ID and then the Twitter stats for the last 7 days. And keep in mind, my dashboard is focused on the last 7 days, right? Not aggregated. And then we have Insta, we have TikTok. It's all using RapidAPI, the best tool out there. I will put the links to these tools in the YouTube video. Keep in mind that this entire JSON file and n8n workflow will be live on our Skool community. And in addition, you will be able to copy what we have done and service this for your clients. But yeah, this is the whole app. Now, what happens after we aggregate all of this information? We aggregate it all into one. So what happens after this is that we get it all as different items. Now, as different items, we need to have it all in one structured file. So we aggregate it into one list, and then we have it. That's actually it. We updated it to sheets as well, just to have a backlog of data. And from the sheets, we just take it straight away in a clean format into the HTTP. So this is the whole app, guys. And that's it. And let's now talk about some use cases and potential sort of business opportunities you have. You can sort of pitch this to business owners and founders as a aggregated way of getting a total business overview, right? Because most business owners and founders have different tools they use, different stacks, different apps, a lot of employees, a lot of stuff going on. So building custom solutions for them, and with Lovable and n8n is so easy that this can feel very premium, but can be at not that high of a rate, right? So imagine you saying like, hey, 1.5K, you will get a total overview of your business. Day by day, you will be able to see your revenue, your meetings booked, what has done well, what has not gone well, your social media analytics. You can keep your employees responsible. And this is an amazing app to pitch people. And for those people who don't believe me, you need to get some business knowledge. I haven't sold this one myself, but I'm using it as a person, as a business owner. It's tremendously valuable for me. And so I feel that even for you guys who have businesses out there, this is something you would love to have for yourself. So, if you guys like this video, if you feel that this app is sort of nice, you will use it yourself, give it a like, give this video a comment, and subscribe to this video. It's totally free value. Even if this JSON sort of file is in my Skool community, honestly, recreating it is much easier. Even wouldn't that be that easy to do it all? And so you can basically make this for yourself. So if this video was, again, valuable, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you want more content like this regarding apps, Lovable, n8n, there will be more. Also, we have dedicated modules for this in our Skool community, where we give you like the best tips for prompting, the different ideas you can have, how you can make your own apps and scale. And in the competitive AI automation market, where, we are all selling automations and stealing automations, that's just how it is. We, to make apps going to be the killer thing that will differentiate you from all the rest of the AI automation experts out there. So again, let's see you in the next video, and I hope you like this one.